All right, good evening, everybody. It is time for another action-packed, fun-filled night with VSpeed Contender Series, brought to you by NEPA Towing and Recovery, FRT Motorsports, Butt Kicker, and as always, powered by Nitro.
Yeah, you can have it, bud. We ain't got a record practice.
How is everybody tonight? What'd you think of that race last week, Cody?
It was a fantastic race. It was epic. I don't use that word a lot. The fact that Hunter Kent and Ryan finished Ryan finished first and Hunter finished second. But the fact that there was contact, the fact that there was close racing, and they actually didn't spin out and finish 1-2, that was amazing.
Well, I tell you what, that was probably the last 40 laps was probably about the best racing I've seen on iRacing in God knows how long. Those guys ran side by side, nose to tail. Hunter tried everything in his power to get around Ryan, and he just couldn't do it. Well, I'll tell you what, tonight we are at the Milwaukee Mile. So basically a big Martinsville almost. Got a little more banking in the corner than Martinsville, but still real similar. So definitely a different kind of track. A couple different grooves you can run. Depending on which groove you're running and how hard you're trying, may get loose out of the corner, or you may not. So
watching them tonight, they've been getting loose so far in practice.
Right. So back to last week. So I'm going to tell you right now, last week was, like I said, probably one of the most amazing races that, I don't know, man. There was racing all over the track, but that one race or that one part of it was Hunter and Ryan, those last 40 laps. Those guys tried different pit strategies, throw the caution in there to throw a little kink into it. But in the end, Ryan was able to hold Hunter off. Now, I believe Hunter had a faster truck. I do believe Hunter was faster. And I believe if Hunter could have got around him, he could have kind of put a little distance between him. But Ryan did exactly what he needed to do to keep him behind him.
He did, and it was very impressive.
So last week, of course, we had Ryan Lang finishing first. We had Hunter Kent in second. Had Dean Doucette in third. Had Adam Newton in fourth. Mr. Russ in fifth. Bernard Persons in sixth. Stephen Massey in seventh. Well, no. Oh, they must have had some issues with points here. The Joe Zader in fifth. Russ in sixth. Bernard Persons in seventh. Stephen Massey in eighth. And then would be Timmy Longwood in ninth and Rachel Hunt in 10th. So that would round out your top 10. Now, of course, those two showed everyone that's the reason why they are currently first and second in points. So after last week's race, of course, Hunter dominated majority of the race. So he almost, outside of winning the race, maxed out his points. But right now, he's got a little bit of lead on Ryan. He's got like 171 to 157. Ryan's 157. We got Stephen Massey in the close third there. So Stephen's been keeping up a real consistent run. He's only just 145. He's only just a few points back there. Dean Doucette's in fourth. And Darren Bruce in fifth. Two of the new guys from Screaming Eagles with us this season. We got Mr. Adam Newton and right behind them. Got Darren and Adam both tied for fifth. And then Joe Zader would be in seventh. Russ in eighth. Doc in ninth. And Ron Thompson round out the top 10 in the points. All right. So currently, it looks like we have a course. No surprise there. We got Hunter Kent at the top of the board. Now, it looks like Brian Helm's putting up some good speed. I think Ryan had some good speed, or Brian Helm had some good speed last week, but him and Jimmy got tied up into a wreck there.
Yeah, it was kind of a bad moment there.
I think that was just a oh crap moment. And of course, we had our good buddy Andre Greer with us. Always fun to have Andre up in the booth. So, Cody, guess where I was at the other day, man?
Where were you at?
I was at Dale Jr. shop.
What were you doing at Dale Jr. shop?
So you remember that big thing I 3D printed with him and Justin on it? So
Yes.
I finally got a chance to take that up there and give it to him. So I drove up to Charlotte the other day and dropped it off, and of course Junior and Justin weren't there. I didn't think they were going to be. But I gave it to one of the Dirty Mo producers, and she loved it. So I'm hoping that they like it. I think that's going to be kind of neat. She thought they were going to really like it, so we shall see. But I did get to look around the shop and all of that. It was kind of neat.
Oh, you actually got to go in the shop as well?
Yeah, hey, that place is really. I couldn't take any pictures, but it's the big sign up there says you can't take pictures. But yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, that place was packed. But you figure they work on 4 cars there, so there were probably 28 cars sitting in the shop.
Wow. Did you see Junior there at all?
No, Junior wasn't there. None of the drivers were there. Jim Pullman was there, which was Justin's crew chief. I seen him.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. Now, I don't know the other crew chiefs, but Justin's was there. But yeah, that's kind of neat. The little complex that they're in before you get to Junior's shop, Tricon Garage is on the left side. Man, they got a huge place. They got 2 big buildings, and then right across from Tricon Garage is Roush Yates. So I think that I'm not sure if that's just their engine shop or what, but I think that's what it is. It's just their engine shop. But it is a pretty cool looking place. And then Beard Motorsports. I think Joey Logano. I think he must have something there. Either that or it's the Shell Pennzoil, whatever was there. And from what I gather, in that same complex, there's a couple other places. But then the NASCAR Pit Crew Institute's there. Then UTI is in that same complex that teaches all the NASCAR stuff. So that's kind of neat.
It sounds really neat.
All right, now we talked about this at the beginning, and I told you that only the ARCA cars and the trucks run here. So you don't have to worry about the Cup cars or the Xfinity cars this week. So who do you think had the fastest lap here in the ARCA car?
I don't follow ARCA much, so I would not know.
Well, this driver is actually currently a Toyota Xfinity driver.
Currently.
Young.
Well, that could be anybody at this rate.
No, young. Got like 19.
I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me this one.
William Sawalich.
Yeah, I would never have come up with that.
He actually ran the fastest lap last year during the Spectre 150 in 2024. So the fastest truck. Now you should get this one because it's also a Toyota driver, and he has 6 wins this year.
Huh. Who has 6 wins? Oh boy. I do not know.
Corey Heim.
Yes, he's the next Denny Hamlin driver for his car.
Yeah, I could actually see them replacing Riley Herbst.
Bubba?
Yeah, no, Riley Herbst. Riley Herbst sucks. That kid's got a ton of money, but he can't drive. He drives that third car for 2311.
Well, we're doing picks soon, and I got a message from Jay, and he thinks Massey will win. I'm just saying.
Gotcha.
The Screaming Eagle guys, I like them all. So it's really hard to pick one, but I would like to say Newton, but I feel Doucette will do good tonight.
Yeah, I think, and just as we say that, Dean Doucette
And I
goes to the top of the board. Yeah, Dean has been tough this season, man. I'm telling you, he's going to be hard to beat.
And he's also a fellow Canadian. I have to root for him.
Oh
just
no,
saying.
I totally forgot about that. Yeah, he's out. He's out. I can't root for him now. I'm messing with you, Cody.
Oh, I know you are.
I won't hold it against you because you're Canadian, man.
Hey, us Canadians are great.
Right. All right. Well, red flag is out. And get ready to kick off the qualifying here. So,
Now, qualifying, I'm going to go with Hunter Kent in this because he just seems to do this every week.
Yeah, it's kind of rinse and repeat with Hunter, man. I tell you, he's on fire this season, man. That boy has lit something. He got that first win, and man, he's just on a mission. All right, let's see. And pretty much half the field's out on the track right now, currently. Right now, riding with Dean. That Screaming Eagles Ford tuned up today. He can get him a pole here. He already has one this season, I believe, don't he?
I'm not 100% sure.
I thought we pulled him in the booth that one time. Talked to him, maybe
I think
kind of
so.
sort of.
And I'm trying to see if we're missing somebody, but I can't tell. But I think we're missing Newton at the moment.
Ah.
I keep looking. He's not here tonight.
Well, that's definitely going to be bad for the points.
It sure is.
Bernard Persons to the top. Bobby Terrell. Apparently he's part of the Screaming Eagles and been injured. So tonight's I think his first race, I believe. Ryan Lang to the top. Dean Doucette to the top. Good lap for
29.8.
Lap for Dean. Persons jumps up to second place there on his second lap. Bruce, all those guys are Screaming Eagle guys. Mine down there in 4.
It's very impressive what they have going on.
Right? It is.
The Screaming Eagles.
They
came in the league this year and they've been dominating. I mean, yes, Hunter's been winning, but these guys have been consistent week in, week out.
Oh, yeah. So let's see here. I would be safe to say that they are probably in the lead. Yeah, they're in the lead comfortably by 27 points as far as team standings are concerned.
I can believe that. They've been putting a strong effort in there.
One pole, which Dean. One pole for. Right now, there's only been 4 different pole sitters. Or 3 different pole sitters.
That's kind of.
So you have
That's
Hunter
shocking.
with 3. Yeah, Hunter with 3 poles, Stephen Massey with 1, and Dean with 1. And then, of course, tonight we'll make 2. Us, Matt Smith, squeak it out here. Travis. Kent's up to 5th. Hunter Kent to the pole at the last minute.
Not surprised.
Right? Wow. Come out and just stole it from him. Great lap for Hunter. Yeah.
Especially at 29.84. Like, he didn't just beat Dean Doucette there. He killed that time.
Only 2-100. Not too bad. Blink of an eye. All right. Well, that's going to set the field tonight, everybody. So, once again, 3rd pole of the season for Mr. Hunter, or 4th pole of the season, Hunter Kent. All right. Well, that will reset everything. Sam will give them a nice little talking to here. Get the drivers meeting over with. So while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsor, Mr. Joe Zader and NEPA Towing. Go. As always, we appreciate the support from people like Joe and Mr. Greer from FRT. Definitely what helps this league able to provide a really good prize package for drivers that come out and put on a good show every week. Definitely much appreciated. All right. Getting ready to head out on the track here for a little bit of warm-up to get those last little bit of adjustments made. And hopefully, we get us a good little show here. I know it's a little difficult coming out of 4 a little bit sometimes, but I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling these guys are going to give us a good show tonight, Cody.
I do too. I think once they figure out their limits, they will be great.
Yeah, that's something that's real hard to get a racer to understand his limits, but you got to get to them so it don't make things difficult for you.
Yes, exactly.
Right. While we're waiting on them, let's go ahead and give a little love out to Andre Greer and FRT Motorsports. appreciate the support from Mr. Greer. Greer has been with us for a while, so he's definitely a staple of the league. We appreciate that. All right, I hear watching Mr. Hunter Kent do a little bit of work. Southern Roots production truck. Got Kent earthworms on the side there. And of course, that's just a joke. Hunter has a land clearing business. But he does have some cool stuff on his YouTube channel there. So if you like hunting and things like that, firearms and new gear, things of that nature, does a really good job of talking about some of that stuff. Got some really cool hunts that they've done. Right now to run around with.
They have not. I've been watching the practice so far, like this warm up, and some of them are doing really well, and there's some that are still spinning out. So hopefully they figure it out.
Should be a good race. We got 26 trucks tonight, so
Which is actually a good turnout.
very good turnout. Definitely. Seven truck there. That must be Bobby Terrell.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's a cool looking truck, man. I like that. Better look at that. That's a pretty sharp looking truck, man. Looks like a Air Force, old school Air Force pinup girl on his truck. Pretty neat. That's a pretty badass paint job. I like that.
It actually is. It looks really good.
Yeah, it does. Man, some of the paint job. And then Jimmy got him a new paint job again. He didn't change his paint job. He got a cool American flag looking thing here. VersifiedRacing.com. And then my boy Jordan Martin back there right behind him. Got to give a big shout out to my boy. Definitely keeps it interesting.
Yeah, from talking to him today, he said that it's gonna be a challenge since he didn't have many practice laps, so he's gonna definitely try and see what he can do.
All right, we're rolling off. We had Hunter Kent and Dean Doucette on the front row. Got Bernard Persons and Darren Bruce, Ryan Lang and Bobby Terrell, Stephen Massey and Brian Helm, Matt Smithers and Jimmy Babb, Ron Thompson and Jordan Martin, Rachel Hunt and Jason Holsworth, Barry Snelson and Gary May, Travis Orwick and Timmy Longwood, Russ Bovair, Tim Marlowe, Doc Stout and Ricky Williams, Shane Posey and DeMarco Starks, and Doug Chappelle and Jeffrey Price. Right. Chevrolet Pace truck, bringing them around. Off the track. And Hunter
Green flag, green flag.
Hunter takes the green flag. Gets a pretty decent start here. And Dean's sleeping a little bit on the outside there, but able to kind of get down and take over that second spot. And it looks like Darren Bruce is going to be able to slide up into third.
So far, so good.
It's almost a one groove racetrack, so that should get single file pretty quick. Would be my guess. Later on, we may see people running up top a little bit as he's tighten up some, but
Jordan's trying to make it work right now on the outside.
yep. Jimmy right there in his tired tracks. One goes right on around the 33 truck of Smithers. Got Brian Helm and newcomer Bobby Terrell here. fighting it out over the 7th and 8th spot.
Hunter Kent is pulling away. It's right now in the lead.
That doesn't surprise me.
It
Got
does.
Ron Thompson, Jason Holsworth, a little sideways. Got Rachel Hunt back here. Got
Jimmy
Perry-
Babb's truck, even racing right now, looks really cool with that new paint job, like you were saying. It's a nice looking flag.
Got Perry Snelson behind Rachel. Jason Holsworth behind her. Travis Orwick here in the behind Jason.
Logwood's behind.
Yeah. Maybe Longwood,
Yeah.
Russ, Doc. Shane Posey behind them. 05 Gary May. Ricky Williams. Ricky always has some cool looking trucks too, man. Ever since
He does.
Ever since he's come into the league, he always has some pretty cool trucks. Got DeMarco Starks and Doug Chappelle right here. Yeah, I like Doug's truck is it's clean. I like it. I like it. And Timmy Longwood back here. Back up front, Mr. Hunter Kent showing the way. Like you got about a 1 second lead on Dean Doucette already, and just pulling away.
Yeah, that every week he comes prepared, Hunter Kent, and he just delivers week in, week out. So someone's got to step up their game here.
Well, I can tell you, Hunter's work ethic is second to none. That kid works his butt off on this truck. And I know the guys over at Conti, all of those guys kind of help each other and work together. And so I know he's definitely, it's not something that somebody's handing to him and he's just throwing it in and coming out here racing. He's doing what he's supposed to and getting that set better and better every week, and it shows. Yeah, but this is Jimmy kind of track. Jimmy likes those flat tracks, man. He's I expect to see Jimmy in the top 10 tonight with no problem.
Yeah, he's just sitting in 11th right now.
I think rotating really good. Getting a good drive up off the corner. I think Jimmy gonna be there at the end. Ryan Lang, Ryan and Bernard Persons running right here together for 4th and 5th. Stephen Massey right behind them. Even got a different truck this week. He got a Ricmo Tech truck. I haven't seen that name in a while. That's old school sim racing right there, man. They're actually based out of Florida here.
Oh, that's cool.
Up ahead of
Ryan
them.
Lane is in 5th, and he's just hanging it with Bedard right now for 4th. So, I mean, there's going to be and there's a battle right. Oh, he's beside him. We'll see what happens in the next corner. Oh, he let him go.
Let him go. Yeah. Ryan knows that he can't let Hunter get too far out front. Up in front.
I think he's nearly stepping.
Yeah, up in front of them, we got Darren Bruce in 3rd. There's a little bit up to Dean Doucette. And then, of course, Back up front to Hunter Kent's got a little over a second lead. Yeah, pretty much everybody kind of strung out at the moment. Not really a whole lot of racing going on. You have Timmy Longwood and Travis Orwick. They're kind of racing each other. Looks like Timmy's going to go to the inside of Travis here.
Smithers, Smithers is about. Oh, Jordan just got loose into the wall. Might bring out a caution.
All right, man.
Yep.
Caution is out.
Yep.
Caution is out.
That's a no-go. See if we can go back and take a little look, see what happened to Mr. Gordon Martin. All right, let's see. Like we're gonna pick him up coming out of 4 here, and he just gets a little high and just kind of tail and no slaps the wall a little bit, so he don't have a whole lot of damage. But definitely gonna have some to fix there. That's your first caution on lap 15. All right, so you're definitely going to have some people coming in and diving in, but to me, that's way too early. You only have 2 other set of tires and you got 150 laps to go. I think somebody's probably going to wish they did not do anything. I mean, unless they're just coming in for some fuel, but some of them are staying in there a little too long for just fuel only, so.
They get 3 extra tires now, so it doesn't hurt them as bad.
Ah, okay. All right, so it's the 2 tire rule.
Yeah, it's now 3 plus the set you start with.
That's still a little too early for 150 laps. If it would have been more, like 40 laps maybe, but it's 15. Yeah, it's way too early. Way too early. And see, now all of those people that stopped, they got a whole lot of people to try to get through. And they're going to burn their stuff up trying to get through them. So, and here we go. We got Hunter Kent on the inside and Ryan Lang on the outside. Kind of a repeat for last week here. I still like that 7 truck. That thing looks cool. I like it.
It's actually, yeah, it has a good look to it.
All right, pace truck is off.
Green flag, green flag.
Hunter Kent takes off once again. Ryan Lang sleeping a little bit, but it looks like he's going to be able to duck down into the second spot there and be able to
They're 3. Oh,
like Rachel on the outside of Jimmy back here.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
something happened with the 33.
Let's see what happened to the 33 here. Big cautions breed cautions.
Very unfortunate.
All right, let's see. a far chase. There's here. Looks like going in and kind of checked up a little bit too much, and Jason kind of got into the back end there and took him right on around. It actually don't even look like he has any damage. But
No, it was pretty harmless wreck there. It just looked like a chain reaction. He checked up because he did have low contact with the guy in front of him, and then Jason had nowhere to go. Like you were saying.
yeah, well, let me go back and actually pop off. All right, let's try one more time. Going in the corner, looks like Travis Orwick kind of came down a little bit. Smithers checked up to keep from pile driving him and got it from Jason. Marco Starks was able to stop, so really were no other trucks involved there. And this may help Jordan a little bit. May give him a little bit of time to come fix any more damage if he has the ability to do so. Yeah, I was hoping that this wasn't going to happen because this is going to make for a long race.
Yes, it is.
All right, so once again, Hunter Kent's going to bring him to the start box. Ryan Lang on the outside, Bernard Persons, Steve Massey, Aaron Bruce, and Bobby Terrell. Right, pace truck is off.
Green, green, green.
Hunter once again gets a killer start.
Ryan's not letting him get away this time.
Up a little too high there. Looks like he slipped a little bit. Even Massey's trying to take that third spot from Bernard Persons. Go side by side. But Steve may be able to make it stick this time. Our person sends it into the corner. Like
And doesn't
Stevens,
wreck.
it looks like Steven's going to be able to get that spot now. That'll put Bernard Persons back to 4th. Aaron Bruce in 5th. And Bobby Terrell in 6th. And then here comes Dean Doucette. Of course, he stopped and got 4 freshies there a minute ago. Ooh,
Yeah, he's
just as we said that, it looks like he got a little loose there. He getting a little throttle happy. Jimmy
It doesn't take much to send your car around either.
Yeah, Jimmy backed up and let him have it, let him save it. Jimmy's right there running in 8th. Dean's on a
Rachel
mission.
made a pass.
Dean's on a mission, man.
Yeah, he's a contender every week. So, we got another wreck. Perry Snelson.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Let's see if we can see what happened to old Mr. Perry here. All right. All right, let's see here. So, it looks like Shane Posey got a little sideways and got into, into Perry, and then caused him to check up, and then Ron Thompson got into the back of him and took him on right around. So. Looks like thought Hunter was going to take the outside there for a second. What's going on here?
Cautions breed cautions.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So we're only 27 laps in. We had, what, 3 cautions right in a row, less than 2 laps each?
Correct. I mean, survival of the fittest is what's going to happen if the cautions keep happening.
Right. All right, well, that's it. Yep, definitely going to take the inside now. I don't take the outside. 1 to go. Stephen Massey will move up in the 3rd spot this time with Barnard Persons on the outside. We'll see if Stephen can hang with these guys on the start this time. It's usually pretty tough, so definitely may pay a factor here. Dean Doucette's on those brand new tires. He's right there starting in 5th, so he's also going to be gunning for that lead.
Yeah, you never can count out Dean Doucette at all. Or Stephen Massey.
All right, pace truck is up.
Green, green, green.
Once again, Hunter gets a killer start, and Stephen Massey got a really good start trying to take over that 2nd spot. Just couldn't quite do it. Ryan Lang was able to hold on to that. But Dean Doucette moves up into the 4th spot now. We'll see if he's got anything for these guys.
There is some hard racing going on near the back.
Yeah,
Or
there's
mid-pack.
they're definitely getting it done, man. Rachel and Travis Orrick running side by side, and Brian Helm and Russ running side by side here. Travis is able to make that pass on Rachel. Ooh, going to get ready to go 3 wide. That's how this going to turn out. Oh, look at that.
Well, they made it through that corner.
Yeah, 3 wide at Milwaukee. That's impressive. That's definitely
That was,
impressive.
and the fact they made it work.
Yeah.
That was even more amazing.
Brian Helm makes the pass. Like Russ is going to get around Rachel. That's like 33 is Smithers was in that wreck a little while ago. He's making his way back up to the front. Like Brian Helm is making a move on Travis Orwick. Brian's been really consistent this season, so.
He has, and it shows in the points as well.
Exactly.
week in, week out, he proves that he can do what he does. And last year he thought he was close to winning the championship, but
All right, man. Caution is out.
something
Caution
just
is out.
happened.
That's Smithers. Let's see if we can figure out what happened to Mr. Smithers. We were just watching him. Maybe we jinxed him.
We might have.
Let's pick it here. Coming out of 2. Team trucker. And Bruce. Yeah, the 3 wide didn't cut it that time. Him and
No, it
Rachel
did not.
Yeah, him and Rachel got into it, and it didn't work out too well for him. But no other trucks involved.
And the fact that he didn't even hit the wall.
Yeah, he was able to lock
or
it
if he
down
did,
pretty good there.
So he's still good.
Yeah. Tires are probably not that great, but he's still good.
Correct.
All right. Well,
Let's
since
have fun that on Rachel.
since we're getting a bunch of these cautions, let's go ahead and do some more love to the sponsors. Side by side with NEPA Towing and Recovery. Always got to give as much love to the sponsors as we can, because without them, we can't do what we do. So, all right, once again, Hunter Kent and Ryan Lang will lead this group to the start box, and then it should be ready to go. Whichever the base truck leading them into turn 3.
Let's see if Ryan Lane gets a better start this time.
I'm going to kind of have to anticipate it. All right, so Hunter Kent leads them into this restart zone.
Green flag, green flag.
There we go, once again. Really good start for Hunter. But look at this. We got Mr. Dean Doucette right there. Trying to take that spot from Ryan. Ryan's probably going to just let him go because he knows he's got new tires.
Good choice by Ryan. Just let him go.
Yeah, he just might as well let him go at this. He'll catch him later. He'll have that extra set of tires, and he'll be good. Ryan.
Mr. Russ is in 9th.
Brian here. We got Bernard Persons here up front. Got Bobby Terrell. Bobby, I mean, for his first race, man, he's stayed in his top 5 all night long. Definitely good for him. Darren Bruce right there with Brian Helm. And look who's coming back into the picture. My boy Jordan Martin. Like, you can't keep this boy down. I'm coming to the front.
When Jordan gets focused, he comes up there.
Yeah. Got Russ running up. Russ running in the top 10 before lap 50. Wow. That's new.
it was probably a better option than trying to stay in the back with that pack. So, I mean, to get away from everybody is probably a better bet.
Right. Got past season champion Ron Thompson back here in 10th. And then Stephen Massey coming up through here. I think Steven's got new tires. But he's coming quick. Got Jimmy Babb running right here with him. And then Mr. Timmy Marlowe. Mr. Smithers is back up here.
They are single file right now, for the most part.
Timmy Longwood in 15. Shane Posey. Right there with those guys. Jason Holsworth back here in 19th, kind of running by himself. Well, hey, Jason got a new paint job too. Same color, but now it got some chrome on it, man. Some like chrome lightning bolts, kind of. That's kind of neat looking. I like that.
It looks really good, actually, like you were saying.
Gary May's truck right here behind them, and 3 of Wiki Williams and the 4 of DeMarco Starks. Got Travis Orwig, Doc, Rachel. Of course, back up front, even Dean Doucette on those new tires still can't catch Hunter Kent. Hunter's got almost a second on him. Continuing to open it up, man.
Yes, he is, but I think Dean Doucette's going to figure something out.
Well, the one thing you don't have is that extra set of tires that Hunter Kent's got.
That's very true, but if we do not have cautions as much, it's going to play a factor in that as well.
We'll see. We shall see. And of course, my dog wants to play. I see you. Want to say something? Tell them. Talk to the crowd. Tell them, Lily. Hi, my name's Lily. My dog's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Well, that happens at times.
Steven back up to 8th spot now after his pit. Working on the 14 truck of Darren Bruce.
Darren's been pretty hard to pass. I've been watching that battle right now for the last few laps.
Jordan's still getting loose coming up out of the corner.
Might be because of the damage earlier that he got.
Looks like definitely making it difficult for that 14 truck to pass. Going to kind of open up the door for Stephen Massey.
Yeah, Jordan's not easy to pass. If you've raced with him, I've raced with him. He does not make it easy.
Yep. He keeps scraping that wall like he's scraping. He ain't going to have much left to worry about. Yeah, so Stephen was able to finally make that pass on the 14 truck stick. Of course, you got Brian Helm and then Russ right behind them. That's 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Still up front. Got Hunter Kent and Dean Doucette putting on the show. Hunter's keeping that gap. I think almost think he just kind of manages the gap at the moment. Not really pushing it too far.
Massey just made the pass on Jordan.
Got a sight set on the 7 truck of Bobby Terrell. That's going to be a race here in a moment.
It's impressive.
Yeah, Steven getting a really good run up off the corner, so that's where he's kind of gaining his time at. Good run through the center and a good run up off the corner. So.
And we have an accident right now.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
Hit Ron Thompson going out of the corner.
All right, let's see if we can figure that out. All right, let's see. Yeah, it does look like Smithers gets right into that left rear corner. Looks like Tim Marlowe got a little piece of the 22 there. Other than that, no other trucks. And now, I don't know. I think I was gonna say I'd come in now. We're past 1/3. But yeah, we got everybody coming into the pits now. Into the pits. Now you're probably gonna see some different strategies here, because some people have already pitted. Some people may come in and just get fuel. Some people may come in and get fuel and tires.
Well, you're going to love this. Massey stayed out. Jordan's out there right now.
Yeah, well,
he didn't pit.
Yeah, well, Steven only had 20 laps on his tires. Do I think that's going to make a difference? I do. We shall see how this plays out. So this definitely gonna be looks like Doc stayed out. Rachel stayed out. Jordan stayed out. Darren Bruce stayed out. Travis Orwick stayed out. Gary May stayed out. Brian Helm. So, yeah. This is going to be interesting to see how these trucks can cut through these. I don't know. Looks like the 5 truck at Dean Doucette beat Hunter Kent off pit road. So that's going to put Dean in front of Hunter. Now, for the first time tonight, Steven Massey will lead these field to green.
Green flag, green flag.
It's a good start. Like 14 truck's going to be able to jump down in here in the second spot here. We're just fighting back on the outside. Just couldn't make it stick. Got Travis Orwick up there in 4th. Here comes Dean. Getting around Rachel there. Gonna make the pass on Travis Orwick. Of course, he's the first truck on fresh tires. Got Hunter back here.
Oh, we got another wreck, I think. It
All right,
was
man. Caution
Shane
is out.
Posey.
Caution is out.
All right, looks like Shane in the 29. All right, let's see what we can figure out here. That's Shane going down the backstretch into 3. Like it's a little loose coming out of the corner. And just kind of goes right around and collects the 18, the 8, the 33. Oh, pile of trucks got involved with that one. All right. That will allow some of these guys on new tires to get caught back up. Well, since we're giving out the love, let's go side by side with FRT Motorsport. Gotta give that love, man. Well, that'll put even Massey and Darren Bruce on the front row here. Jordan Martin and Dean Doucette on that second row. 1 lap to go.
So far, these cautions have caused some new leaders, and that's a nice thing to see.
Yeah, yeah. See what these guys are made of. That's been it's first and second in points. See how they can get through this traffic. We all know that clean air is king in these trucks, so all right, pace trucks should be popping off now, and Massey will lead them into the restart zone.
Green flag, green flag.
Steven gets a really good start. Like Jordan gets a pretty decent start that time. Gonna be able to make it work. Yeah, looks like he's gonna be able to keep the second spot there, but Darren Bruce is fighting back hard on that outside. Ooh.
There's hard racing everywhere.
And they got Hunter Kent back here making a move on Bobby Terrell.
And the 14. Oh, okay, we're still. Oh, no, we're not.
Oh, no. Bobby got turned into the wall. Wow. People just couldn't get
we're
checked
still
up
green?
enough.
We're still green.
I can't believe that wasn't a caution. That's crazy.
Interesting.
Right. I cannot believe that did not trigger a caution.
Well, they didn't stay on the track, so I mean that might be why.
It's like Dean Doucette was able to get around the 19, Jordan Martin there during that exchange. Now has his sights set on Stephen Massey.
And has fresher tires too.
As 19 lap fresher tires. Catching Stevens not going to be hard. Getting around him is going to be the other thing. Stevens hard to pass.
He is, and Jordan's right ahead of his teammate Ryan Lane, so I don't know if this will be a battle or if he'll let him go, but Hunter Kent's right there as well.
Hunter, Ryan, and Jordan here. Of course, Hunter and Ryan both have new tires. Jordan's got old tires. Jordan's got 51 laps on his tires.
I'm surprised he didn't get tires yet.
Yeah. I think he took them early when he had that first accident.
Oh, Dean just sets in the lead. I missed it.
He definitely made the pass and set sail.
Now, if Hunter Kent can get around on the next two, then he'll be fine. But if he can't, then it'll be a struggle.
Yeah, Ryan Lang's running pretty skippy too. Ryan Lang had the fastest lap last lap, so. But it just goes to show that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 in points. And that's why they're 1, 2, 3, and 4 in points. By the way they're running.
And the amount of practice laps they put in, week out, that's what, if you're watching this is what you got to do to be competitive.
Exactly.
Oh, Jordan's around.
All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
All right. We can figure out what happened here.
He just got loose and spun it.
Yeah, he's on old tires, man. All right, let's take a can here. Yeah, he gets a little loose coming out of the corner. Just couldn't quite catch it. Oh, and Brian Helm just nailed him coming out of the corner. That just kind of did him in there. Played pinball after that. Well, I know Dean Doucette did not want to see that caution, because now that will allow Hunter and Ryan to catch right back up to him.
Now, if I was Dean Doucette, would I want to start on the outside this time? Because if you can get a good start, you'll be launched, and then you would have Ryan on your inside compared to Hunter Kent on the inside.
The preferred line is the inside here. I would not chance it. If it was me.
Right, but if you get a good start, you would be on the inside by the first corner. You would have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, but again, because of how close the restart zone is to the truck pulling off, unless you anticipate the start, the leader's always going to get the best start anyway, so it really doesn't matter if they start on the outside or the inside. But I would rather have somebody to my outside going into the corner than to my inside so they can hit my left rear.
True. This is probably why I don't race much. I would have rather have Ryan behind me. Yes, Ryan's a really good, strong competitor, but at least it wouldn't be Hunter Kent behind me. Just saying.
Yeah, Hunter's pretty clean too. So I mean, it doesn't really matter who's behind you between these guys.
You know, I just noticed, but Jimmy Babs is up here in 4th.
Jimmy, I'm telling you, man, this is Jimmy's type of track here. So I told you I expect Jimmy to be a good top 10 tonight. This is his kind of racing right here. You can do set will lead him into the restart zone once again.
Green flag, green flag.
There you go. It's a good start. Hunter Kent gets a killer start, gets around Ryan. Ryan's going to fight back on that outside there. Ryan will just move up into the 3rd spot. Now we'll see what that 52 truck's made of.
Well, if it's any indication from what happened last week, he will battle and he will not let up.
No, he already knows that he's going to make the pass. He needs to do it pretty quick. He can't. But the way the tires wear here and the fact that it's pretty much a one-groove track, if you don't make that pass pretty fast, you're just kind of relegated to running behind somebody.
Oh. Okay, Tim Marlowe hit the inside wall, but he's still going.
I think that dirty air is messing Hunter up a little bit. Kind of reached a bubble there. It can't seem to get much closer. Hunter will put enough pressure on him to try to make Bobby make a mistake, or Dean make a mistake.
Dean's protecting that bottom well. I mean, he's there.
Hunter's kind of got through that bubble now, so he's rolling the center of that corner way better than Dean is. It's actually messing Hunter up because it's slowing him down. He's having to get out of it too much. He can't make the run.
It did mess him up a bit, yeah.
Trying to force him up out of the groove there a little bit, and didn't work. So I have to come up with another game plan to get around him. Of course, right behind them, Ryan. Right behind them, Stephen Massey. Like I said, these are all 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in points. So that'll tell you exactly why those guys are where they're at. Of course, Jimmy Babb and Darren Bruce right here together. We got Russ right behind him. Russ 7th.
A good night for Russ as well.
Yeah, really good night. Rachel in the mix there with them.
And Doc right now is in 10th, and he's been doing well better than I think last week, but he's been doing well most of the season.
Travis Orwick in 9th. Dots in 10th. Gary May right there with him. Marco Stark's got a pretty decent run going on tonight. Ricky Williams has got a good run going tonight. Brian Helms right behind them. Of course, Brian was in that wreck a little bit earlier. I think he's got a little bit of damage, not too bad, but I'm sure it's probably hurting the speed a little. Same way with Ron Thompson. He got in that wreck a little earlier. Same with Bobby Terrell. There's Timmy Longwood running right there with him. Smithers running right there with him.
Oh, he's right on Dean Doucette's bumper right now. Coming out of the corner, he's let off.
He's trying to set him up. He's trying to get a good run coming up off the corner. Dean's just definitely protecting that corner exit and killing Hunter's momentum off the corner.
Which is a great strategy for the leader, just playing defense right now.
Meantime, Stephen Massey got around Ryan Lang for 3rd. Yeah, these two are kind of going at it like Ryan and him were last week.
Yeah, I just don't think Hunter really knows how to battle with him right now just because of the way it's a one-lane track, but he's trying to be patient, but I don't know how long you can be patient here.
Yeah, the more laps you get underneath you, the less patient you get. Trying to enter up a little high and try to get a good low exit there. But Dean's protecting that exit really good and still keeping pretty decent speed off, so messing up Hunter's. He's going to do that old bump and run here soon.
Yeah, well, if you do a bump and run and Dean Doucette spins, and Hunter would be sent to the back, so he has. I think that's where this is also stopping that bump and run too.
Yeah, these guys when they bump and run, they hit them going forward. They don't hit them in the corner, so usually it doesn't cause anybody to wreck, or it shouldn't if it's done right. It's like when he hit him a minute ago. He just was trying to get him up out of the groove, and it just didn't work. Eventually, it's probably going to take a little bit harder hit.
Yeah, I can see that happening. He's like now.
Yeah, he's trying to pack some air on that back there to hopefully cause it to get a little loose on that exit there. It's got a little bit on the inside of him here. Is it gonna? Bobby or Dean was able to protect that inside once again. And there's no doubt that Hunter's faster. You got Stephen Massey catching these guys, so
he loves this battle.
Yeah, so Hunter's seeing that 77 getting kind of bigger or bigger in his mirror there, so he's going to have to do something here shortly. If not, he's going to have to be dealing with Steven.
They've all spread out.
Yeah, it's pretty spread out. I mean, you got some there in the back. Got like DeMarco Starks, Timmy Longwood, Ricky Williams, Ron Thompson, Bobby Terrell, all those guys running right there together. Got Russ trying to get to Jimmy Babb here. That's 6th and 7th and 8th with Rachel.
She's having a great run tonight. Yeah. Now that I said that, that's not going to end well, but let's hope it does.
There you go. Hunter's working on him, man. Hunter's trying to make something work here. Looks like Hunter's starting to get a little loose. That dirty air is messing him up a little bit. Meantime, Stephen Massey's coming right on into the picture. It's going to be a three-way battle here shortly. Hunter drives right up to that back bumper, short of hitting it. It just kind of kills his momentum off the corner.
Hunter may have to go on the high side at some point if he can. Oh, hey.
He's going to start hitting that. He's going to start getting that back bumper here shortly.
You know who's loving this, right?
Yeah, Stephen Massey's loving it. He's waiting for them guys to just. I can hear Hunter now. All right.
You can probably hear Dean too going, I'm tired. I would
right.
At this point.
That's what he said last time we had him up in the booth, that he was tired. They're still working on each other. Ryan Lang just kind of riding around in fourth here, and then Darren Bruce is behind him. They just kind of running identical lap times there.
Jimmy Babs and Russ and Rachel are just racing clean and giving each other space, but sooner or later they're going to all start battling for position as well.
Yep. They still got a lot of racing left. Got a third of the race left. Well, at least it seems like they kind of got some of the kinks worked out and able to get some good green flag laps going on here. Now, of course, Hunter and Dean both got about 45 laps on their tires, and then Massey's only got 28, so he's kind of off on the pit cycle here. But they're close enough to the end now that they can change tires once more and then be good to go. But Hunter, out of both of these, has an extra set of tires. If they were to get a late race caution, definitely play right into Hunter and Ryan's wheelhouse because Dean and Stephen Massey both only have one set left.
Right, but it's pretty spread out now. We should be okay. I'm not going to jinx it and say we're not, but yeah. Darren Bruce is having a great night in 5th place.
Yeah, he's been running strong.
Gary May in the top 10.
Travis Orrick's having a good run tonight, too. Looks like Dean Doucette's starting to maybe get a little loose, or a little push loose, I should say. I think Hunter's cooling his tires off a little bit so he can make another run here shortly. I'm sure he's seeing the same thing that I'm seeing. Dean's starting to kind of lose it on exit a little bit. Which is about right. They get coming to 50 laps on the tires, so definitely starting to get slick.
Hunter Kent, you're right. Like Hunter Kent came back again, and I do believe what you were saying about Dean getting loose. Well, Hunter's capitalizing on that.
Yeah, I think he's going to kind of use that to his advantage here shortly. Got to make that move.
Massey's falling off.
Yeah, he's falling back pretty good amount now. They've got almost a second on him now. Yeah, Hunter's starting to get a little loose now too. Both of them starting to get a little loose because it's 51 laps on them tires, man. That's no joke.
No, it's.
And
they're really doing a great job, though.
Yeah, the funny thing about it is those two, as well as Ryan Lang and Jimmy Babb, have the oldest set of tires, yet they're still almost the fastest on the track.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I mean, Hunter's been the fastest truck on the track for the last several laps. So. Still out front. Dean Doucette, Hunter Kent in second, and Massey in third.
At some point, Russ got around Jimmy Babs, too.
Did that. That moves Russ up to 7th, or 6th, I mean.
Oh, contact. And Dean Doucette is now in second.
All right, let's just. He's got a nice little tap on that left rear there. Let's see if we can go back and get a quick replay on this. Looks like, yeah, Hunter drove it in there. I think Dean checked up a little bit, and Hunter didn't expect it and got on his inside there. Take a look. catch him coming into across the start finish line and coming into one here. Like Hunter drives it in a little bit. It looks like Dean maybe checked up a little bit and kind of caught Hunter off guard there. Although I can't say that I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Well, driver chat has been disabled. Ryan Lane's in fourth.
Ryan's still got a comfortable lead on fifth there from Darren Bruce. They're going to be a good points day. Just like that, we see Ryan making a pit stop. So he's going to short pit a little bit and see if he can use that time to catch up and make up some time on the leader.
Definitely, it's a good idea. Just as well, with the way their tires are so old, something has to change.
Well, you figure they're losing about a second and a half on tires. So,
now they could still make it from here to the end with the set
correct.
they have. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean,
well, you figure Hunter's last lap was a 31:25, and we'll see what Ryan's lap is after he comes out of the pits.
well, I mean, different strategies may work just because you can't do what everyone else is doing. So,
all right, so let's see what Ryan does. Ryan turned the fastest lap, so he was a second and a half faster with a 30.
so he could potentially unlap himself, but he still has to get back. He might be able to do it.
Yeah, he's going to unlap himself. As soon as he probably unlaps himself,
Hunter Kent's going to
Hunter will pit.
Yeah, Ryan's coming right now.
Yeah, so Ryan should catch him here in about laps. A little bit of lap track in front of him here, so that's probably going to help Ryan out tremendously. Of course, these are all trucks that don't want to go a lap down. Oh,
Smithers got in his way.
Got in his way and just let Ryan go right on by.
I take it Smithers is on the same team as.
Oh, he's trying to. Oh, that was intentional right there. I'm sorry, that was intentional. I think he did that to try to get back for Dean Doucette.
Well, now, I'm not going to. I should mute the chats. It's entertaining, but we'll see how Hunter's. I'm surprised he hasn't pitted yet.
Yeah, me too, because he's losing way too much time to Ryan. Way too much. He won't that far in front of him, so.
Look who's coming back. Dean Doucette.
Well, yeah, Dean. I think Dean pitted too.
Let's see how easy. Oh, this could go either way here. Oh,
Yeah,
Hunter's pitting.
coming in. Yeah, Hunter's pitting. Yeah, he couldn't afford not to. Yeah, I would have pitted the lap before, but I would have pitted the very next lap after Ryan pitted.
I think Ryan might be coming out ahead of him too.
Yes.
Like not out ahead of him, but yeah.
Ryan's going to be ahead of him. Yeah, granted, Hunter's pretty quick, so we'll see. So
Ryan's already passed him.
yeah, Ryan's already passed him. But now, I mean, he's not too far behind him, but he's definitely behind him. It's definitely going to be a shootout between these two.
Oh, we got it. Oh, okay. So,
That's Dean Doucette.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so that just kind of set him back. Well, there you have it.
Great.
Like after our pit stops here, or this round of pit stops should stay. Got Ryan Lang making his way back to the front. So currently we have Stephen Massey still out front, with Darren Bruce in second, Russ in third, Jimmy Babb in fourth, and Rachel Hunt in fifth.
This will be interesting to see what they do. I mean, you can stay out and see how it goes, but I mean, eventually you know you're going to get caught up and passed.
Right. Of course, 33 truck don't want to go a lap down, so he was going to fight a little bit. Doc gets his lap back.
Dean Doucette is right now currently sitting in 13th.
I figure you got 1, 2, so first through 7th have not stopped yet. With the oldest tires being Jimmy Babb's, 71 laps.
I'm surprised they're still not spinning out right now with that many laps on their tires.
Throttle control.
Ryan needs to get, well, Hunter's right there, so I don't know.
Yep, they definitely running together now, and of course, Hunter's going to have a couple lap of newer tires. Hunter's just so fast through the middle of the corner.
Yeah, Ryan can't do anything with that.
He had to just let that go. Yeah, they couldn't take a whole lot of time fighting it out, though, because you figure They don't want to.
They just
Yeah, well, really and truly, they're pretty safe. So unless something crazy happens, they're going to finish one and two. Stevens have made his bed now. He's done waited way too long before he pit. I mean, they're running 30 70s, and he's running 31 40s. So, but he's almost a half a lap in front of him.
and with 22
laps to go. So,
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, the strategy for the front 4 or 5 could possibly work out for them, but
It very well could.
you never know.
It very well could. It's going to take a little bit. I mean, Hunter may catch. Hunter may catch. But still, I mean, even still, he still got to get through. Well, Jimmy's not going to be probably that hard to get around because of so many laps on his tires. Russ has 60 laps. The 14 has 60 laps. We shall see. But meanwhile, up front, still have Stephen Massey with Darren Bruce in second.
All right, man. Caution is out.
And
Caution
that's
is out.
exactly what they did not want to see. What caused the caution? I don't even see
I
a
don't know.
wreck.
It didn't show.
I don't see a wreck anywhere.
Something happened here. 33 Smithers. I don't know what exactly happened, but he sure disconnected. He self-spun. Put himself in the wall. That's a little suspicious.
Well, let's see what we got going on here. So he hits that apron coming off and got him a little loose. Backed it right into the wall on the front straight. Yeah, and he immediately disconnected. That's why I didn't see it. Or towed, I should say.
Now, this is going to be very interesting. Everyone's using their last set if they have already.
Yes. Well, that's the one thing about Hunter. He has another set, and so does I think Ryan. So there's definitely going to be some varying strategies. Now, you figure the 77 stayed out. Oh no, he came in.
Yeah,
he came in. Yeah, he came in. Yeah, he took his last set. So, yeah. You probably
Team Doucette stayed out, though.
Yep. And Dean's got 18 laps on his tires.
Oh, this is going to be a very interesting
This
race.
is definitely going to be a crazy 15 laps. Or 16 laps, I should say. Look who's in third. No. Doc's coming in. Doc's coming in.
No, they're all a lap down, and they thought they were going to get their lap back, but Dean stayed out, so.
Right. Yeah, so that they're going to keep the caution on. Oh, crap. All right, so we got Dean Doucette leading them off. You got the first. Yeah, Dean Doucette's the only one on old tires.
Green flag, green flag.
He gets a good start.
And he gets a great start.
Even trying to fight on the outside there from teammate Darren Bruce. Both of them got through the corner there. You got Russ coming into the picture. Here comes Hunter. Looks like Steven's going to be able to make the pass on. Oh. Checking up there. Everybody got a little bit of punch in the nose. Looks like that's going to give Hunter just a little bit of edge to be able to get around Darren Bruce. You got Jimmy Babb and Ryan Lang going at it back here.
Gloves are off now. No one's trying to be nice right now.
Yeah, there ain't no such thing as a teammate now. Russ is going to go around 14 truck. Russ making his presence known here at the end of the race.
Massey's going for the lead.
Massey's on the inside of Darren. Probably going to bring Hunter with him. Yeah, was able to make that pass. Hunter's going to work on Stephen Massey. This is going to be interesting because it's going to take some gloves coming off to get past Stephen.
It sure will be. Russ is trying to work on Dean Doucette as well.
It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Yeah, they don't have to save any tire or anything now, so it's on like Donkey Kong now. Hunter gets such speed in the middle of that corner. It's not funny. There he goes to the inside. Made that corner speed, that center corner speed work for him. Steven's gonna try to cross him over here, but Hunter's gonna be able to protect that inside there. Hunter used that dirty air to his advantage. He's able to make that pass. That was a nice, clean, hard racing pass. Russ is up into the third spot now. I like seeing Russ up here. This is awesome. The old Russ is coming back. Baby Shark.
I think Dean should have hit it, but that's just me. But he's getting freight trained.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those new tires are tough to beat, man. I don't think he had any more tires, though. I think he was out.
He's just doing what he can do.
Yeah, he's kind of holding on now. Everybody's kind of getting strung out. Ryan Lang back here in sixth. Like Rachel was able to get around him. Jimmy Babb in seventh. Boy, Jimmy Babb been getting it done here lately, man. He's having a killer year.
He has. He's a really strong competitor.
That's going to be another good, solid top 10 for Jimmy tonight. Meanwhile, out front, these three are kind of staying the same distance. And it looks like Hunter's opening it up a little bit now. Yeah, Hunter's running about a tenth faster than everybody in that clean air. This Rachel's got a really good run going tonight. Top 5 going for her tonight. Awesome. Poor Rachel, she usually ends up one of the ones that gets caught up in somebody else's stuff. Good little race here for fifth, sixth, and seventh. Looks like Russ is starting to reel in the 77. Not sure if he's got enough time to catch him though. Got 2 laps to go. It'll be good to have Russ up in the booth, man. That's going to be awesome. All right. Have 1 to go. 1 to go. Mr. Hunter Kent out front.
It was a pretty good race near the end.
Yeah, then a couple small issues. It wasn't that bad of a race. We had 8 cautions, but nothing real crazy. All right. Once again, for the 4th time this season, Mr. Hunter Kent brings it home. A Milwaukee Mile with Stephen Massey in 2nd and Russ Bovair in 3rd. All right, let's get these guys ready to do some interview here. All right, so let's start with Mr. Russ Bovair first. Mr. Russ, man,
Hey.
it is good to have you in the booth again, man. I was starting to worry about you.
I don't know how this happened.
I know how it happened. Baby Shark's making his way back, man.
Oh, it was funny. Tonight was one of those just like, man, I really don't feel like racing Milwaukee. Hopped on, grabbed the set from last time we were here, spent like half hour. I'm like, that should be good enough to kind of hang.
Well, it looks like it hang pretty good to me, man.
I didn't realize some of those guys weren't good on fuel right, before that last caution. And that would have been real interesting because I think Steve and I think it was Darren was there.
Right.
That there's 3 of them. We were all starting to tighten up within a few tenths of each other.
Right.
But yeah, that was a lot. I'm tired and sweaty.
I think there's gonna be a few people that are gonna be hot and sweaty after tonight, man.
Yeah, there's some replays to watch, I think.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be an interesting job for Sam tonight.
It was, last time we were here too. It's a the way the arrow works, like the dirty air.
Horrible.
It's so hard to pass, and clean air is just absolute king.
Yep.
And eventually, just people have to do more aggressive stuff to make passes happen, and then people get pissed off.
Yeah,
kind of nature of the beast situation. Yeah. But I don't know. I didn't see anything. So
well, that's what happens on these one groove tracks, man. I mean, you really couldn't pass anywhere but on the inside. I mean, there was no passing on the outside. So
right, but then even like how the exit works here, and again the dirty air, like what it does to you in the corner. It's a little odd because the corners are so slow you wouldn't expect it, but
right.
So it's like another piece on top of the single lane, but either way, there was a couple fun runs in there.
Oh yeah, there was a couple really good runs. We had 8 cautions for 24 laps, so not the greatest, but not the worst. I mean, none of it was like really egregious and tore up a whole bunch of trucks or anything. It was all kind of minor damage. So.
Yeah, and I mean it's not. I mean it is a tough track in the sense of you're in a different groove. That corner it runs so different. So all of a sudden you're good, and you get put on the outside lane, and it just might snap on you, and so it's just one of those tracks.
Cool deal. Well, damn man, it is good to have you back up in the booth for a change, man.
Yeah. Yes. Good to be up here. Go back to the dungeon.
Yeah, you still ain't got me my stuff, so I can make you your commercial.
I know, man. Think about it. Like every Monday, I'm like, one day I'm gonna like go out my front door, and Jim's gonna be standing there like, "Hey, Ben, turn around. We're going in. We're making this thing."
That's how many seasons now.
I don't know. I lost count. I never get down. Didn't you just ask me last week? I thought this was new.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, and you guys for doing everything with this and all that you do. So.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll appreciate the support as well, man.
All right, see you guys.
See you next week, buddy.
All right.
Mr. Stephen Massey. How you doing, sir?
Hey.
Are you sweaty?
This caution didn't come out.
Right? I knew you. I was like, man, he's got like a half a track lead. Can he make it on fuel? Can he not?
Yeah, I could make it. When I got up to third there, I was just saving behind them guys. I was like, let's save fuel. Jason's like, just save fuel. Don't try to race them, pass them, whatever. Just save fuel. I was like, all right.
Wow, I was like, damn, man. And that caution came out. I was like, I know he's cussing. Like, I definitely didn't want to get it all bunched back up like that. Oh,
I was mad because I knew I can't hold off anybody. I'm not good at these short tracks, man.
Yeah, that being able to roll that center was looked like the key tonight, man. And Hunter was just so fast in the middle of the corners, it wasn't even funny.
Yep.
But and then being able to keep it low on exit and not lose the rear end was probably another tough one tonight too. So, but yeah. Anyway, what do you think you needed to be able to hang with him, man?
I needed more center and practice. I meant to practice today to get a layout of the track and get a feel for it, and I didn't.
Gotcha.
But needed more center. And then when we were on low fuel there at the end of the race, I was chipping out really early because we were coming off corners much faster. I think the track temp cooled off, and it just wouldn't go any faster.
I gotcha. Cool deal. Well, that's still another good points day, though, man. All you guys are showing why y'all are first, second, third, and fourth in points up there every week, and that you got a good, consistent season going so far. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, we'll take the good points day. I was told myself I just need top 5 and try to go out there and kick some ass on the mile and a halves. Like we did at Kentucky.
Good deal. Any shout outs?
Yep, shout out Jason for trying to keep me calm after that caution come out because I was livid. I was so livid. And then Nitro Motorsports, you guys in the broadcast, and Doc for setting up the league and running the league like he does and keeping it cool. And then obviously the clean racing. Everyone really tries to be clean in here, and I like that.
Yep, good deal. Where we at next week?
I don't even know.
Everybody? Where we at, Cody?
Darlington.
Darlington. Oh,
I like that.
That'll be interesting. That'll be a good track. That'll be a good race. That'll
Yeah,
definitely be
it may not be a good race, but it'll be a good track.
Right. Yeah, that's one of those tracks you either like it or you can't stand it. One of the two. There is no like gray area for Darlington. So I'm on the one. I'm one of those people that can't stand it. I don't know. I have my moments. It depends on what I'm driving. I like it in the B car. I don't like it in the truck. So.
Same. I don't like these trucks at all, if I'm being honest with you. They don't feel right.
Yeah, I mean, they take so much momentum, and the aero is just really, the dirty air is crazy on those things. It's just nuts.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll see you next week. You still should be a good solid third in points. So that's still, as long as you can continue to stay up there and be there at the end, and that's definitely a good thing.
Yep, we'll take it. We're going to make a push for, we're going to try to come for Hunter there. We're going to make Hunter and Ryan, we're going to make a big push here coming up.
There you go. All right, buddy. We'll see you next week at Darlington then. Get you some practice this time.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, man. Later. All right, man. You're starting to make a habit of this now.
Yeah, well, I guess some people are pissed off at me, but
For what?
You
didn't do nothing wrong.
Dean is very frustrated with me, and I'm going back and watching the replay, and there is a foot between my truck and his truck. I'm chalking that up to net code.
But
I apologize to Dean, but I mean, we raced hard for so long, and he left that inside open, man. And I was like,
exactly.
I'm getting so much better entry and center roll speed that if I can just get to his inside, I can make the pass and I can just run away with it because I felt like I was faster than. Clean air here is just so king, and every time I would get right to his bumper coming off the corner, my truck would just go sideways. And I saw my opportunity right there, so I made the same move on Steven there with 10 laps to go or whatever it was. Steven gave me a little bit of room, but I'm sitting here watching it right now, and there's a foot between my truck and Dean's truck.
But
so
that's how you have to pass here. I mean, there's no other way to pass here.
Yeah,
it's a one groove track, and the dirty air just screws your truck up so much. So.
Yeah, and I mean, if whoever watched, throughout that battle too, like there'd be certain points where I'd get to the center of the corner and I'd hit him in the bumper trying to get him loose, or I'd get right on his quarter panel and try to get him loose, and nothing was working. I mean, I didn't drive down in the corner and trying to intentionally wreck somebody. I mean, look, me and Ryan raced side by side last week for 40 laps straight, and me and Dean just had an incredible battle. I mean, I feel bad that it happened, but then going back and watching the replay, I mean, it's 1,000% net code, and I pulled the same move on somebody else, and no contact was made. So, great win for the 52 truck, and you said it. We're starting to make a habit of this, and I want those dang sprint pedals, man. Even though I just bought a new set of pedals, I want those pedals.
Yeah,
hey, Hunter, I just wanted to say that your run tonight was impressive. What were you thinking when that caution came out after you pitted the last time?
So I was going back and forth. I could not make it. I think I was like 4 gallons short, maybe 3-4 gallons, whatever it was, short. And when Ryan came flying by me, I looked down and I was like, all right, I've got like a 5-second lead. I'm going to pit, take tires, and I should be able to run them back down. I don't know how far I was behind Steven, but I know right as that caution came out, I was 10 seconds and just closing basically a second a lap. So at first, I didn't want that caution to come out, but then it kind of bunched Phil back up, and we're all able to go in there and get tires. And I guess it just gave me a chance to, do my thing and go on and try and win this race. Try to do everything the right way, and people are going to be mad here and there when you make contact, and
but that's short track racing. I mean, it's going to happen.
Yeah, that's what happened.
The only thing I didn't appreciate was there were some other people that
the 33 truck.
were intentionally running me up the track or running into the back of me and stuff like that when I'm coming to lap them. And I don't know if they're associated with that team, but
They are.
if you've got a problem with somebody, handle it one-on-one. Don't get your teammates to go in there and wreck
Right.
somebody else. I mean, that's childish and that's bullshit.
There
So.
is rules that Doc has that if the lap car if you're coming up to a lap car, they have to move to the outside out of your way. So there might be repercussions for what went on. So
yeah, the
there
30,
is
30 truck, you could literally see the 33 truck once you passed him intentionally try to get into the back of you. I
went down in the corner, and he said that Ryan was underneath him, and I didn't realize Ryan was right there, and that's when I saw Ryan fly by us. So maybe he didn't run me up the track, but I know he went down in the corner and definitely hit me in the rear end. But it is what it is. Everybody's racing, but the courteous thing to do would just be move out of the leader's way. We're on. I don't know how old lap tires we were on, but that was a slick hot racetrack. I like slick hot short tracks, and these flat tracks, man. I got something figured out, and I don't know how many more we've got on the schedule. I know Phoenix. If we come into Phoenix at the end of the season, we got a good chance to win the championship.
Well.
We got what?
You got New Hampshire coming in a few weeks as well.
Oh, I love New Hampshire, so those flat, short, slick racetracks I seem to like a lot. Right. So we can just stick with those. We'd be all right.
Darlington is next week.
That's going to be a fun track, man. Yeah. Darlington's really too tough to tame.
Yeah, that's one of the lights. I was telling me and Steven were talking when he was just up in here a minute ago. We were talking to him, and it's one of those tracks you either love it or you hate it. There is no in between. So it'll definitely be. It's a little more technical, I think, is the biggest thing. So a lot of people have the issues with the two different corners. We shall see. I mean, tonight, it wasn't the best with 8 cautions, but none of them were like really crazy. A few of them were just self spins, people just getting a little throttle happy. So it wasn't that bad at all. Anyway, well, way to get it done one more time, man.
Oh yeah, man. No, can't thank all y'all for broadcasting, Jim, Cody. And whoever else comes up in the booth. I always enjoy going back and watching it. So thank you guys broadcasting. Thank you to anybody that watches. I know some of my friends tune in here and there. So appreciate all of them, and got to give a big shout out to our YouTube channel, Southern Roots Production. Just what's on our truck just about every single week. If you guys enjoy the hunting world and hunting YouTube videos, go check us out. I like to film hunts and everything outdoors. So go give us a shout and a follow on YouTube, Southern Roots Productions. And then Team Conti, man. Without Team Conti, wouldn't be able to do this. The setups are just amazing. And big shout out to Doc and everybody over at Nitro and just everybody that puts on this VSpeed league. Without them, none of this would be possible. So big shout out to them, and hopefully I'll be here for years to come. And we're getting some wins. So if we can just keep clicking those off, I went 2 seasons without a win, and now we've got 2 or 3 wins. So This is a big turnaround.
Yes, sir. All right, well, good deal. All right, everybody, there you have it. Our winner tonight, Mr. Hunter Kent. We shall see you next week at the track Too Tough to Tame, Darlington Motor Speedway. That's it for Cody and myself. Burnt Rubber Media. We shall see y'all